All right, so there we go, and we are going to want to teleport to the basement now. And back to the reactor. All right, cool. Now, because I know I'm clumsy, I'm going to put a backstop on this. That way I can't walk through the wrong side. There, much easier. All right, so can I get my fission casings down? Yeah, there we go. Oh, task completed. That's right. Yeah, there is a whole... Get all this stuff together, right? 24. This is like the smallest fission reactor you can make, is what the quest is asking for at this point. We're not going for smallest, though. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just going to do like this. And there. Now, if I ask for another stack. Look at that. Done. Yep. I should have, set the steel casings to automate a while ago. We go, and is that... There's our frame. I think, yeah, not like extreme reactors where you have to have the control rods accessible through the top of the machine, so. There we go. And there's that. We ended up with 10 extra of these. So can I get like 4 of these then? Done. Logic adapter, sure, why not? There's that. Fission fuel assembly, I'm going to need a lot of those, but I want my reactor glass here too. Right. So we're going to have port, and port. Why? Because I can, right? And then let's put our logic adapter right there. And I guess let's go ahead and start filling this in. Probably go ahead and start making a turbine here soon too. So I can actually scavenge the power out of this thing. I mean, I could always run it and just, hook up a void for the steam that comes out. All right, so this is 25, 24 actually. And then that'll be 3, 7, so like 31 more reactor glass. And we can do all sorts of fun stuff like this now. Get this piece back. Thank you. You know what? I'm just going to put my magnet away. I don't want it accidentally picking stuff up. And actually, I only needed 30 because I forgot. Yeah, I miscounted by 1. Whoops. I have 1 extra reactor glass. Oh, no. So how about we just look at Mac, right? So I'm going to need control rod assemblies. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13 of these. And boom, 13. And now I need 13 times what, 4? So 52. Oh, really? Okay. 52 of these. And done. definitely something to be said for auto-crafting everything. Hey, look, my quest is complete. And then we can just do 1, 2, 1, 2. And we have ourselves a fission reactor. All right. So what do our stats look like here? Heat capacity 218,000. The joules actually, joules per something. Fuel surface area 234 square meters. Boil efficiency 1.0. Max burn rate 52 millibuckets. Rate limit 0.01. Current burn rate. Set rate limit. Okay. Now, power from running steam through the turbine. For a sodium-cooled reactor, use a boiler to heat the water. Okay, yeah, no worries. Solar neutron activator is a quest. Oh, you got stuck, huh? There we go. Oh, okay, no, that's actually doing what it's supposed to do there. All right, cool. So, can I go ahead and get a solar neutron activator? Also, I'm going to need some of these. Oh, they don't stack. The isotopic centrifuges. Let's see. Here we go. No, not you. It. You. Hey, look, quest complete. Now it's like, hey, polonium and plutonium. Supercritical phase shifter, fusion reactor. After we get to polonium, Prudentium, prosperity, and infusion crystals, though. Mystical fertilizer is polonium and phytogrow. Okay. And then botany pot is, yep, after that. All right, cool. So we're getting there. And then antimatter pellets. All right. Let's get that put away. Let's see. How are we going to work all this now? So our options are what now? Output waste, output coolant, input only. Input, right? Let's go ahead and I'm going to have an input for, this can probably be coolant in, coolant out. This can be waste out, right? Actually, let's output waste. Change you over to output coolant. Because that way I can build my turbine just like right here, right? I can't remember what the maximum throughput on these is. But I remember having issues in the past without being able to ramp my reactor up too much because of I couldn't move, fluids fast enough in and out. So we're going to make this water in over here. Come on, no, wrong one. There we go. Go ahead and give me 2 more of these. And what do we have access to for exporters, right? We can go all the way up to creative if we wanted to. And it requires dragon heads, which there's no recipe for. Great, thank you. That's wonderful. All right, so elite exporter. Done. Ultra exporter. Done. And now let's go ahead and give it a try. Can I get 3 of you? It'll take a hot second, isn't it? Not that long, though. And... not you. You. Oh, that's for we're in item mode. There we go. Water. Now, how fast are you filling up? That's pretty quick by itself without speed upgrades. That's not bad. Right. And full. 34,000 buckets of water. That's all it takes to fill this thing up, huh? Now, over here, we're going to be pulling steam out, which unfortunately, we don't have gas integration, right? So turbine, though. That is probably a good safe bet here. Probably get away with like a 7x7 for this as well. Not there. Here. And let's see. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. See, that's what 8. It is. Oh, there's a formula for this, isn't it? All right, so 7x7 and 13 tall. Yeah, that's kind of fun. All right, so turbine stuff. Ah, dang it. Can't. You have to be really careful where you right click, honestly. I don't have to be careful, it just doesn't work in certain spots because, yeah. Really? Okay. All right, Vince, just give me a bunch of these, would you? Glass. We use reactor glass still, right? So it's fairly cheap stuff. Come on. There we go. All right, so according to the plan I'm using here, dang it, give. I need 6 turbine rotors. Rotational complex will go on top of that. And then I can just right click these onto the turbine and the turbine rotor. Let's see. I only need, looks like 3 electromagnetic coils, though. Wow, I always went overkill on those. And according to this, this should generate 34 million RF a tick at full speed. All right. So these guys, they... any arrangement above your rotational complex as long as they're all touching each other and the complex itself. Okay. Right. So may have goofed up a bit here. Well, I've got extra casings. So we're going to go you. I do want to hire. There we go. I can get up here. And we can do that, right? So we're getting there. Now, we need, it's like 63 saturating condensers and 24 pressure dispersers. I did not teach the system how to make saturating condensers. All right. So pressure disperser, we needed 24 of, looks like. Hey, done. Cool. And these guys, gapless horizontal plane in order. Okay. The steam to properly flow. Now, I should have actually filled this in already. I'm going to need to place blocks against it. So, I tell you, this block rage enchant, freaking amazing for this. Oop. Ah, dang it. Did it again. Exact same spot even. And 1 and 2. There we go. Go and do that. Now, if I only need 24 of these things, that goes on the same level as the rotational complex, doesn't it? All right, let's go teach the system how to make the saturating condensers then. Apparently I need 63 of these things, so. So you are that. Oh, a bunch of 10, huh? Not expected. In you go. It was 63 of these things, yeah. And this is if you want to reclaim the water from the system. So, importer, let's go ahead and teach the system how to make the good importers, like the ultra importers as well. Just so we can try to keep up with everything, if possible. And back we go. Oh, that teleporter makes things so much nicer, doesn't it? All right, so yeah, you're going to go on this layer, which is why 24 is 5 by 5, so 25 minus the rotational complex. Turbine vent. Go. Saturating condensers. So, yeah, 63 for this size. Seems a bit high still, though, doesn't it? Or a bit low, actually. I do like the connected textures, though. Because I still have another block space there, and I thought this thing had to be pretty much full. Guess not, though. Hmm. If I'm going to be reclaiming water, I should probably get some valves on here. Just realized that. I was like, oh, wait a second. Turbine valve. Makes 2 per? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our importers made up, too. Ultra times 3. And it's going to take a hot second. So can I have an airspace up there? Oh, those are turbine vents. Dang it. All right, yeah, so I checked on the wiki, and you are allowed to have airspace above the dispersers. I could fill it with more of these saturating condensers, but it would honestly be a waste because somebody else did the math for me in this case, which I'm thankful for. But yeah, oh, dang it. Because otherwise I would just have to kind of freehand this a bit, and I'm not sure I would come up with good numbers. I think actually I need one more layer of vents here, according to the math. Yep, there we go. That should do it. And then I think reactor glass is okay. Dang it. Don't do that. And great. Okay. I think we're pretty okay-ish now. So I can go ahead and slap the blades on. There we go. And then the last thing I need is a way to pull power out of this thing, actually. Turbine valve. Do you work for... Ah, dang it. Keep forgetting that it's not unselected whenever I go to do stuff like this. That's event, valve, energy, and steam. Okay, go ahead and give me another one of these. And just for kicks, we're going to do that. I'm going to have an extra one anyway, so why not? And now I need, it's like, what, 5? 23 reactor glass? Structural glass. Structure being applicable, multi-block. Yeah, let's just stick with reactor glass so far, though. And so that's why I had an extra one earlier, by the way, is because it actually, it makes 4 per craft, so. And it says no, it does not like this. Why does it not like this now? Yeah, I'm looking at this and it goes, reinforced glass can be used in the fission reactor and fusion reactor multi-blocks, as well as any others. I'm wondering, however, though, if it doesn't work for turbines. So, structural glass, give me like more stacks of that, would you? Stuff's definitely cheaper. You know what? Another half stack on top of that. It doesn't work with it. Oh, well, that wasn't it. I replaced all the reactor glass with structural, and it's still like, no. All right, got it figured out. 2 things. Oh, dang it, I just got a vent stuck in the wall up here. All right, did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, one is I was actually missing a vent right there that I completely screwed up on placing in first place. But the other thing is, it may have worked before, but it does say in the wiki anyway, vents have to be the level of the dispersers or the rotational complex or higher. So I changed both those things, and now we have a fully functioning turbine. Vents 100, limiting, it says. Okay. So let me try. And now it's like not going to work. Okay. So. I wonder. Ah, that's why there were extra vents in the math. Okay. You can put turbine vents on the roof as well. So now if I replace this with casing, Boom. Vents is still limiting. Okay. So go ahead and place down these. 125 vents is still limiting, but that's what the formula called for that I saw, so. And you were connected at one point in time. Output coolant. What the heck happened here, though? Nope, still not connected. Why? Oh, because I misclicked. Oh, this multi-tool of mine. It's now they're connected. Dang. Yeah, I really got to be careful with this atomic disassembler. It is, he's really good. But we have ourselves a turbine. We have ourselves a nuclear reactor. Fission style, anyway. But, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Next time, we're going to get around to, well, dealing with fission waste and applying fuel. Which I've already got the uranium hexafluoride done, so I just have to run that through the isotopic centrifuges, pump it in, and then I just have to figure out a good way to deal with the waste. Which, there's one problem with that. And that problem is nuclear waste is very particular about where it goes. Namely, radioactive waste barrels only. And pressurized tubes. So that's the thing, but I'm going to have to figure out a way to store mass quantities of this stuff. Let's go ahead and take a peek, though, here. Spent nuclear waste has no uses. We had some sort of void that worked with gases, then it would be a different story. But we don't. This is the good stuff here, nuclear waste. This is what I get plutonium and polonium from. And that has to go through a pressurized reaction chamber. And so do you, right? Yeah, with fluorite dust nonetheless. Okay. But yeah, the nuclear waste and spent nuclear waste can only go into those barrels for now. Bit of a shame there. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one. Signing out. Have fun.